On the bus to Kokomo, Marcia. A Girl Scout is a friend to all and a sister to every other Girl Scout. If one Girl Scout law described Marcia, this would be the one. Substitute appropriate wording, also this would describe her mother, Hallie Patton, and her father and brother Herb and Herbie Patton. Another law, a Girl Scout is thrifty, would be a Girl Scout law members of the troop would attest Marcia wore as a badge of honor. Diligently collecting and recording weekly dues, yearly membership fees, Girl Scout cookie monies, Marcia was voted troop treasurer again and again. Marcia was chosen to take a monetary donation to Savannah, Georgia, birthplace of Girl Scouts of America. This was a national troop project helping establish the Girl Scout House in the home of the Girl Scout founder, Juliet Gordon Low. To make the presentation, Marcia traveled with my husband and me to Savannah. On the day we were scheduled to visit the home, we asked my grandmother to accompany us. Entering, we were warmly greeted by an adult scout. Marcia presented the money, and we signed the guest book. Then we were invited to tour the home and grounds. When my grandmother said she would rather wait for us, she would offer the chair. The year was 1955, pre-civil rights marches and integration in Savannah. As we rode away from the home of Juliet Gordon Low, my grandmother spoke quietly, saying, "Never in my life would I expect to walk into the front door of one of these homes. I wouldn't expect a white woman to greet me so warmly and ask me to sit down." I was happy Marcia was with me to share this intimate moment with my grandmother and me. Marcia, Charles, and Preston. There were only 2 weddings of my former Girl Scouts I attended, Eloise Robbins to James Chambers and Marcia Evelyn Patton to Sergeant Charles Ball of the United States Air Force. On their honeymoon travels, Marcia and Charles stopped in Cleveland, Ohio to visit us. Marcia traveled with us to Savannah. She was with us on our move to St. Louis, where my husband interned at Homer Phillips Hospital. She visited us in Hannibal, Missouri, where my husband set up his first medical practice. To our family, Marcia including us on her honeymoon itinerary was not extraordinary. Also, she is the Catholic godparent to my first adopted child, Stephen. Years later, when she was preparing to join Charles at the air base in Spain, Marcia visited me in Cleveland. She and I shopped for fabric, and I made her a travel outfit with matching hat. As we worked on the outfit, Marcia expressed her fears of moving so far away from family and friends. I assured her I would come to visit. In 1964, I spoke with my brother Preston, a career soldier, telling him of my plans to visit Marcia and Charles in Spain. He and Marcia had met on his one trip to Omaha. He was there for my 20th birthday when I had a Girl Scout swim party and sleepover to celebrate. When I told him of my plans to visit Marcia, he said, "I expect to be sent to England soon. I'll meet you in Spain, then go on to my new assignment." At the time, he was stationed at the Presidio in San Francisco. The evening before Palm Sunday, Preston and several servicemen were killed in a car accident near Needles, California. He was there as a military instructor to troops in the Mojave Desert, preparing for the buildup of American armed forces in Vietnam. On Good Friday, while Alaska suffered a severe earthquake and killer tidal wave, we buried Preston. As the chaplain recited the psalm, "I will lift up mine eyes to the hills. My help cometh from the Lord." I looked up to the hill above the military cemetery in San Bruno and saw printed in giant white letters, "South San Francisco." I focused on these letters as Preston was given a 21-gun salute, then the mournful playing of taps. So devastated by my brother's death, for my sanity, It was necessary for me to make the trip to Spain, where we had planned to meet.